Hello everyone, this is the feedback for EDC460 Digital Portfolio 1. Thanks everyone for submitting your work. Let me get into the feedback. Overall, it was well done for the first portfolio that you have submitted. There's a number of different areas that people could improve on. Firstly, for a lot of people, in the tool description, you could strengthen your work by including reference to or talk about your portfolio in terms of a pedagogical model or educational theory. That might be in relation to learning or developmental levels of students. Remember, what we said today was that learning is the most important thing and technology acts as a tool to support learning. So talk about pedagogy or educational theory. You may also wish to refer to your instructional design process and elements from within your instructional design. So think of the different levels: analysis, design, develop, implement, and evaluate. Lastly, if appropriate, you could also talk about affordances. There are 7 of them that you could choose to make reference to and talk about. A lot of people also wrote a general description of what they did in their lesson or session, workshop. This is okay, but to be better, you would link that with the pedagogical model and educational theory. The other thing that people did was to give a general description of their technology. This is okay, but again, a better way would be to point out the features that were used by you in your lesson or activity. That would make it more specific. In the assessment and evidence section, you needed to do 2 things. 1, to assess student learning, and or 2, evaluate your use of technology. So students, you could assess students in terms of their behavior or maybe learning outcomes, cognitive elements. And for you as a teacher or social worker, you could do a self-reflection and include notes of your reflective notes on technology or pedagogical use of this. And again, mentor. Yes, people said that they thought the mentor thought the lesson was great and engaging and things like that. But specifically, how about technology? You need to make those connections from your mentor and you to technology in learning. Lastly, tool design. A lot of people did better here. They referenced multimedia learning principles, but please remember citations. Or some people talked about cognitive load theory or even affordances again. I've got a number of general comments to make. Sometimes I didn't know if your tool was active or passive. And this actually is a negative, because if I don't really know, then maybe your words, your description, the activities you used weren't clear. So some students attached their appendix items, but actually never referenced it in their assignment. Make sure you reference all appendix items in your assignment. When you do quote or use paraphrase sections of a referenced article or book, make sure that it is connected to the topic that you're talking about. Again, make sure that is also connected to technology and learning in your class. Don't just put a quote that sounds good, connect it specifically to the learning and technology in the portfolio. Lastly, I did notice that some students have the same sentence structure, i.e. they said the same things but with different words. If this was you, maybe you're working with another student and you wrote the same sentence but used different technology. Be careful. Make sure that it isn't plagiarized by writing your own assignments. Then this will avoid that. Thank you very much.